So today we're at Westside Performance with Luca, who has decked the heads and set them all up. We're going to go inside, we're going to go through a little bit of what happened, any of the issues, which turns out I don't think there's been any issues, and then we'll go through how the machining works. So we sent the heads to you, what, last week?
Yep.
Yep, and then so in that time you've prepped the heads?
Yep, stripped them, cleaned them, cut the seats, and then now we're decking them, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you've already prepped it on the machine.
Yep.
We'll go through, we'll have a look at it and see any issues, although there was none, so.
That's it.
How lucky are we? Excellent. Perfect. Let's go inside and do it.
No worries.
These are the EJ207 heads, so the 2-litre heads that we pulled off the old engine.
Yep.
And Luke has been here prepping the heads so that we can get them decked. So from what I understand, you've already sealed the valves and prepped it for today so that we can run the machine over it.
Yep.
So what did you find? Any big issues?
No real issues at all, really. They're quite good heads, good condition. Just pull them apart, clean them, check them over, and just go through the normal stuff that we do, like cutting all the seats.
Yep.
We put like a 4-angle seat cutter through the intakes.
Yep. And
on the exhaust is just a 3-angle with a radius.
Okay.
Quite standard stuff. And just give them a deck.
Because we just ran a standard valve.
Standard size valve, yep.
We're
Nothing
putting titanium
oversized. Springs
and
titanium
retainers.
retainers. Yep, I think it's a beehive spring that's going in it.
I think it is, yeah. I'll probably have a photo somewhere I can chuck in the video if we need to.
Yeah. After this, you just set the tappets and put it together.
Yeah.
Check the spring pressures, obviously, and that's it.
Do we do the valve stem seals and everything whilst
Yes,
there?
of course, yeah. That's just standard procedure when it comes to a valve service.
Yep.
Like a normal valve service will be cut the seats, give them a deck, change the seals, face the valves if you're reusing the old valves.
Yep.
But since this is going new valves, it's just pretty much cut all the seats, set the tappets, and put them back together with all new parts.
Super simple, right?
Simple, yeah.
Yeah. And so today we're just going to do the decking of the actual heads itself.
That's
the
right.
machine's all
Yeah.
prepped and ready to go.
Yeah.
And then hopefully by the end of the week we have a set of heads done.
Yeah. That's it. Traditionally, on like other set of cylinder heads, you'd run like parallels under each cylinder head, do them individually. But with these Subarus, they come with like a specification where it's from the cover to the deck is like a specific amount.
Mm-hmm.
And if they were incorrect, you'd have different amount of compression, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Perfect.
But I've done a lot of these now, and you just run the dial over them, and pretty much within 1, maybe 2 thou, they're exactly the same deck, like deck to deck.
Really?
So you can do them all in one go. It saves a lot of time.
How good's that?
And you know 100% that it's even compression along all of them. Some people will do them individually, and
Yeah,
this
you can
way,
never get them right then.
No, I reckon this is the most accurate way you can do it, and it saves time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less setup time, less machine time.
Yeah,
the
exactly
whole lot.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So these are all prepped and ready to go.
That's
to the
it.
machine. There's nothing else we need to do.
I've dialed the machine in and everything, because
Oh,
this
mate.
part of the mill tilts that way.
Yep.
Sometimes they can be out end to end, but like I said, these heads are really good condition, so everything is good end to end. I've just clocked that in, set the back cut, so that's correct. We just mill it in that direction like that. Like there's a leading edge and a trailing edge.
Yep.
It just does it from the leading. I've put like 4 thou back cut, which is pretty standard.
Yep.
Just to give it a nice finish.
And for those that don't understand, it's 4/1000 of an inch, isn't it?
4/1000 of an inch, so that's pretty much the thickness of your hair strands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy, isn't it?
Being an Italian, I've got a bit thicker hair, but yeah, just the standard hair thickness is about 4 thou. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So
So
yeah,
basically, just take a tiny little bit off.
it's literally
let it
nothing.
run.
People freak out about deck thickness and all that, but we're not taking an inch off the heads. You know what I mean? We're literally just giving him a light skim. I'd say it doesn't do anything for deck thickness in terms of strength at all.
Well,
Yeah.
strength isn't really the issue. It's more compression, right?
That's right. You
Because
want
don't
a
want
nice-
to
you want it
increase
to
the
be-
compression too much.
Yes, that's right. If you deck too much off it, you make the combustion chamber smaller, which we do that on specific cylinder
Yeah.
heads.
So if you're trying to increase
Yeah,
the
if you're chasing a
combustion-
certain
Yeah.
compression, that's how you would do it. Yeah.
Yeah, so
But-
like an NA would have that.
Yeah,
as
exactly
opposed to a turbo where you're running much.
Exactly right.
lower
yeah.
compression
yeah,
ratio.
Most people chase less comp in a turbo application.
Yeah, put a big head gasket in.
That's
and away you
right,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, well, this is going on a relatively light build car.
Yeah.
We're aiming for 250 kilowatts.
Yeah, quite
out of
reasonable, yeah.
Out of a 2.5 litre EJ257, I should say. It's a 2.5 litre. Nothing special. Thankfully, nothing special.
Yeah.
And they're rally cars. They're driven at noise for
Yeah.
so long.
It's an endurance thing.
Yeah, it's not about doing one fast
10
lap.
seconds and that's it.
Yeah, well, that's right. Drag cars,
Yeah.
all the LSs and
That's right.
all you guys, there's a bunch of Fords and shit out here,
Yeah.
big push rod V8s
Yeah.
and everything. No, these aren't about that. It's about,
Yeah.
we need it to be on full noise for 35, 40 minutes at a time with minimal time to cool down between the next one. Might get 10 minutes, 15 minutes between the next stage and then bam, back into it again.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So the simpler it is, the better.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the closer to factory it is, the better. All right, so this is all ready to rumble. Why don't we get this going?
No worries, sounds good. That's it. So I've set it at 5th hour, 9/10, so 6th hour roughly, and that'll be enough to clean them up.
And we only need to do one pass, yeah?
Should be only one pass, yeah, with that amount. You can do like a 2th hour cut, but you'll find spots that are low and you'll have to go over it anyways. And this will have no problem. This will deck 15th hour off in one cut and still be flat and even, so 6th hour is not even breaking a sweat for this machine. And that's it. You're going to make sure things aren't protruding above the deck when you clamp them down. You're going to make sure that that pipe on the end's not sticking out past the deck. You find most stuff in this workshop, it's all in the setup. Like that's what the tricky part is.
It punches through it like it's moving.
Like it's not even there. That's a pretty fresh cutter. When they wear out, they make a bit of noise sometimes and leave a pretty bad finish, but that cutter's like a couple weeks old really.
So after this, you clean them again and then put them together, basically?
Yeah, after this, I'll just chamfer the heads with all sharp edges on it at the moment.
Yep.
Run a die grinder with a carbide burr.
Yep.
And just clean them up. Then run the brushes through all the guides, clean them in a parts wash in the kerosene bath that we have.
Yep.
And then put them through the spin wash. And that gets all the old residue and stuff out.
Yep.
I'll scrub all the ports by hand with Scotch-Brite as well. And yeah, then I'll just dummy fit them together with the valves and the camshafts in them and all the buckets, no springs, and set the tappets.
Yep.
And then after that's all done, I'll put them back together with the springs and check them again, and then that's it. Simple.
And these are, like I said, they're pretty simple heads, so there's not really much to them.
It'd be simpler if it was hydraulic. We wouldn't have to set the tappets.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, you got to be careful when you service these. If you cut the seats too deep, the valves then sink, so to say, and you will have no clearance. And you can't tip the valve too much, otherwise you're changing buckets and it gets real messy and time consuming.
Because these are a shim-on bucket, aren't they?
Shimless.
Shimless, okay, shimless buckets.
From memory, I'm pretty sure the STI motors, or what's this one?
This is an STI?
Yep, they're shimless. The other ones have a shim over bucket.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just do a very bare minimum, like cut the seats till the 45 shows up.
Yep.
So bare minimum, that way all you need to do is take a couple thou off the valve tip and you got your clearance. And you can set it to, if you're doing aftermarket camshafts, they want a bit less clearance anyways. But this is standard cams.
And these actually don't look like they've had any big high or low spots, really.
No, not really.
Like they've come out almost perfect first go, which is good.
Typical service limits like about 4th hour warp. So if a cylinder head has 4th hour warp, you should mill it.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, if your cylinder head's warped, the cam tunnel's warped.
Yeah, so
which
something
means
else
that
is wrong.
the cam's not going to spin in there properly. You're going to have galled up cam tunnels, but these cylinder heads, the cam tunnels are immaculate. Light scratches, but a bit of Scotch-Brite cleans that up, which I've gone through and done that already. So it's really important that they're pretty much flat before you deck them. When you're decking them, you're trying to get rid of any dents or deep scratches or anything so that the gasket can seal properly. You know what I mean? It's not really a warped. If the head's warped heavily, you should really change the head at the end of the day. Yeah. Because then you're chasing a problem that you can't really fix.
These aren't super expensive for heads either.
Yeah.
There's lots of set of heads in this work.
I wouldn't, not too sure really.
Probably a couple grand.
Yeah, I'd say.
Most. Probably like factory ones from Subaru for that.
Yeah.
Like untouched, fresh machine.
I know the new Subaru heads, FA.
Oh, the FAs? Yeah, they are. It's an FA.
Maybe an FA.
FA20 and FA24.
They sell a brand new genuine cylinder head with a different code. It's not called an FA, it's like an F something else. It's the same head, but it's just a different code on them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if they're making for an EJ, but yeah.
I imagine they do.
Yeah. We haven't had to buy any brand new EJ heads, to be honest with you.
So
Usually they're pretty good, and if they're not good, just get another set of second-hand heads, and
That'll be good.
yeah. Another important thing is make sure the heads are hard, so they're like a heat-treated alloy.
Yep.
When they go soft.
So do you have like a hardening test?
Correct.
Test
Yeah,
that
it's
you
got a
run
little
on
ball
it?
bearing, and you drop it.
Oh, I've seen this
Yep,
before.
goes to a certain level. There is like, it's called like Rockwell testing.
Yeah.
There is specific ones you can buy that tell you the level of hardness, but we've got one that's calibrated, so we know above this level it's good.
Happy
Below
days.
the angle, it's no good.
And so you just test the depth?
Yeah, you put it on the deck and you drop it down, and if it bounces to a certain height, it's hard.
Huh.
Yeah. So
How
it's like
simple.
one of the first tests you do to a cylinder head before you start machining.
Just make sure they're not being.
Yeah.
What would cause them to go soft?
Overheating. Yeah, so if you run it out of coolant or you have a cooling system problem, they can get that hot.
To be totally honest with you, the engine this came out or came off,
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
Yeah, and you can see it when you check the head.
Yeah,
up.
the engine was fine. It was just
Yeah.
starting to burn a little bit of oil.
Yeah.
So we think maybe a ring's going,
Rings,
or maybe
seals.
there could be a Balsam seal.
About same seal, yeah.
We're not sure where
Yeah.
the oil was going. It was going through the exhaust. We know
Yeah.
that it was going out the exhaust.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. It's like a preventive maintenance thing
Yeah,
for us. Like
100%.
if we rebuild the motor, well, actually we didn't rebuild the motor. We bought a new bottom end.
Bottom end.
Get the head serviced,
Yep.
put some new valves and springs and stuff in
Yep.
it, and away we go. We know we're good for at least another 5 years probably of race,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
we should get in this particular car, the engine this comes out of, we do give or take between 3,000 and 5,000 race kilometers a year
Yep.
in it. So we know that there's a 5-year lifespan of that. We should get 20,000 Ks out of
Yeah.
a race engine
Of hard driving.
of
yeah.
hard driving.
That's
yeah.
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. It may be a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but we just monitor the performance of the engine over time.
Yeah.
And we run a Haltech,
Yeah.
have sensors,
You see everything.
and we just log it over time, and we just do,
Mm.
you know, say if oil pressure continues to go down and down and
Fine,
down
you can-
over time, you
yeah.
know, oh, something's wrong.
You got a bearing problem.
Yeah, or if we're seeing like water pressure,
You got a cooling
Go
system
up.
pressure sensor.
Yeah, the opposite.
A gasket problem.
yeah. So we
that's
monitor,
smart.
and then if anything goes wrong, or in this case we start burning oil, we wait till the end of the season,
Yeah.
pull the engine, redo it.
Yeah.
So we've got the other engine, which you may get to have as well, because
Yep.
it's unhappy. It currently fills the catch can in one stage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
We're not sure why.
Yeah.
It doesn't burn oil. It doesn't burn water. It doesn't lose anything. Everything looks okay,
Yeah.
but its blow by is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So we're pretty sure that we're gonna have to pull the engine, hone it, new pistons, or maybe just new rings.
Yeah.
That's, fingers crossed, all we need to do. So today we're here at Gearbox Express in Ingleburn. What we're going to go through today, we're going to go through the gearbox. So we'll go through the gearbox, we'll go through what's damaged, the wear and tear items, in particular third, because third's the one that looks like it has the most wear on it.
Yep.
We might even get you to try and explain how a gearbox works. Yeah, and then get it fixed.